develops in the organization. And
Kako David one ko box alano.
Libro tunanyo sabaka kutenga. Marumo la churle kibukai.
So, questions were sent to us, and mostly is the one that we always talk about, which is signs of ubungoma, or sign that you have a calling. Okay, so I'll share my journey because thing about to asifani, the signs that I may have gotten, you find a good season from omunye umuntu. So I'll unpack mine and the most common one in Zimbabwe, and then we can take from there. And remember, guys, it doesn't mean if you get one sign in the issue to solve the calling your like that one thing we people about as human beings, especially as black people, since which I feel like that's not the case. It's just that people are expressing and it's not expressing. People are we're just no longer private about it. We own our calling, and we feel the world needs to know we are Africans, you know, and we embracing ourselves. Nothing but anyway, I'm not there. We'll stick to the topic, signs that you have a calling. I'll get straight to the point. Alright, so sign number one, and another thing that we need to address, this thing you're calling, you are born with it. I'll bail in jail more so now 20 or 27, when you're calling from out of nowhere. From the day you were conceived, from the day you were created in your mother's womb, the day nje kuba naleyo zygote bakhona, impilo yakho bese ayiyo phansi, bese iplane balisa uma isithunywa sethu ukuthi azolapha abantu emhlabeni, like everything is kind about your life. So thina siyakhula sifuna ukuba in charge of regarding impilo zethu and plan things. Uthola ukuthi izinto zihambile ngendlela okuhle nakhona, kanti all along impilo planned ukuthi mona 20 kuzoba so, mona 25 kuzoba so basically, let's get to the point. Alright, but anyway, I'll try to be short and not become long. Number one, I'll start first with the most common one, and yeah, the most is the one that I have tried, since this is all about. Number one, dream of being in school. I think that is one of the most common ones that we all know about. You know, for one, school, there's nothing to talk about because already you have a calling, you know, and mostly kuba abantu ebanezithuba, you know, but nje mowazi ukuthi isikolo, that means you have to go to school, uyophuma, and mostly more isikole, it's just that it's not a school. You must take note of the dream, what are you doing in the dream, your surroundings, what are you wearing, all the things like that you need to take note. Isikole, so mostly uzokhupha uphenduke matric, you know. I would always wonder ukuthi like why ngikhupha isikolo, why ngikhupha se-class matric, why am I writing my maths exam, physics, that time ngivukele ekuseni is how but ngiphasile, but I always dream of this school, you know, school. Uzokhupha usesikolweni, either ulahlekele incwadi or you lost your textbook or ubhale itest,
the moment a rocket barrage from Lebanon.
Must prefer ciders, beer, or spirits?
Beer.
Yeah.
Beer.
Yeah.
Think so?
It's over.
For Sangoma?
Dude, it's over.
I thought they like the new celebrities.
No, not now. It's over.
Why do you say that?
One, pray for your kids. Pray for your kids. But don't give your kids heads. You are attracting these spirits. For them not to get killed in the process, for them not to get arrested.
Yeah, but like, this is
But this is aliens, so we understand. So if buyers are emptying by the name, this thing must not turn back into it.
Someone.
That is their job, and I've never done it. There are dreams that come because of your daily life and your daily activities. There are dreams that come because of communication from your ancestors. There are dreams that come because of your spiritual line.
How do you know which one is which?
Dr. Marini, I'm not a doctor, Miss Ngoma. Can she be there with Dr. Meti because they're all doctors?
Say what them, bro.
Yeah, they're all doctors. No?
No one even gets in trouble. No! So just to keep context, we're about to start. I'm about to do the countdown. Our episode 501 podcast and chill. Go, but where me?
Yo. Was a shit out of Hey, how are you? I'm so guys.
No, it's fine.
We haven't done a match for the
I was like, yeah.
No, eventually.
Yeah.
Almost continue.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for coming through, man. You know, a lot of chillers have been wanting you to come, bro.
Really?
Yeah, man. Chillers, we love you, bro.
I love them too.
Huh?
I love them for loving me.
Let's toast to them. You know, I always get shocked when I find out that someone was drinking. I thought like you guys can't drink.
I started drinking last year. Simply because I grew up in a very strict family, so yeah. I couldn't drink. So now I've got freedom.
And you guys drink like fish, as in Sangomas, eh?
Yeah, yo, but I ain't good to learn now.
Oh.
Casey black, Casey manje gone.
Yeah.
You know, yeah, some of us drink a lot.
Yeah.
A lot.
That's the case.
We like lying and saying no, it's because you go drunkard and now you're doing it because that's a lie. That's a lie. You're just like that. Everything we do at Sangomas, we always say, no, yeah, I'm having a second husband because of
What do some women prefer? Ciders, beer, or spirits?
beer.
Yeah.
Beer. No, while they're busy dancing, they they'll speak with that deep voice as if they're into trance while they're not, and they'll say, yeah.
Oh, that's fake sometimes. Those voices.
You know what, to be honest with you, ancestors do come out from us, eh? But when you start, you cannot say you're already dancing and you're already in trance. That's not being in trance. That's not your ancestors. That's us teaching you, okay, when you want your ancestors to come to you, this is how you do it, you know? This is how you talk to them. This is how you summon them. You're not in trance already, no. So it's fake. Yeah. But real thing.
We're gonna get into all of that. Welcome our guest today. She's a reality star, an entrepreneur. She's now a DJ. She's got the fastest growing podcast in the country, Pedu. She's also a wife. Please welcome Patricia Dumi Mweteni, aka Gogo's Koteni.
Hello.
You're so gorgeous, even better in person, bro.
Really?
You gotta be the hottest Gogo in town, eh?
No.
You gotta.
There's been hot Gogo lately.
Yeah.
But thank you very much.
I remember
So I'm always trying to check out like who's got a new podcast, what's going on. So I stumbled upon yours, and first thing I was like, wow, she's pretty, wow, great content, dope. But I'd never heard of you, didn't know anything about you until then. So before your podcast, for those that might not know, who's Gogos Koteni? Before the podcast, what are you doing? What are you all about?
Before everything, let me take you back. I became a sangoma, it's been 10 years now, and people didn't know. I was hustling. I went to Bango, auditions. Yeah, I went to Generations. I went everywhere. I wanted to be an actress, and I started becoming now an extra for Muvango. I was an extra for Muvango for like 2 months. And then I got the biggest deal, which was the Lotto advert. I became the lead there. And then people didn't know that I'm a Sangoma. And then I went home just to visit for holidays. And when I got there, that's when my ancestors said, you know what, you're not going back to the city. Then initiates came in every day. That's why today I have so many of them. And then I think my ancestors said, okay, we can see you want to be an actress, but we'll put you out there in our own way. Not in the way that you want. You're not gonna get there. This is you can't. It's not easy for you to get there. So Tina, so the pattern, so big the way we want. And yeah, that's how I started. I think one video where I was talking about Gorobela.
Yes.
And it went viral, and I didn't know. And I started social media 2018, and boom, I'm trending. And I didn't even know what Twitter is. I didn't know what Instagram is. And then, I started creating all these pages after that. I started creating them 2019.
And when does the Moja Love show come into play?
It came into place after I met my husband.
Shout out to Moja.
Oh,
my handsome husband, yeah.
That's fun there.
My husband, yes, 2021. Moja Love came in. And and when they came, I'm like, now I'm going to TV again, what I've always wanted.
Yes.
Yeah. And I was like, okay, cool, I'm doing Measure Life. And
what was the show about?
Me having 2 husbands.
Oh, is that what the show is about? Okay.
And I don't have 2 husbands, I have 1 husband. But that's what the show was about.
Oh, so the show was just like you were acting like you have 2 husbands. So I'm lost now.
Yeah, stay lost.
Wait, so you were looking. You were in the search for a second husband.
No. Yeah. No, the show was about me having a second husband.
Okay, imagine I'm Moja Love.
Yeah.
I come to you. What did they pitch?
They pitched that we want to shoot your life.
Okay.
Take us through who's Gogos Koteni.
Yeah.
Take us through your daily life. Take us through you being a Sangoma and you.
Like a reality show.
Yeah. And that came
during the show.
During the shoot.
So it was a plot that you were not aware of. It just came out from them.
I was aware of that. I think it's one of the biggest mistakes I've ever made in my life. Do I regret it? Yes. Do I feel like I shouldn't have done that? Yes.
But what did you do exactly? I'm still wrong.
Me looking for a second husband.
So you knew that this is the plot, and you still said, okay, cool, we'll do the plot, but you regret doing it.
Yeah.
Basically, in a nutshell. Oh, okay. So why did they have to come up with the plot if it's about your life?
They did not come about with that. No, they didn't. I did.
Okay.
Yeah, they didn't. Moja Love didn't say, hi, we want you to do this. They didn't force me to do anything. I did. Now, it's something that is not there. I'm comfortable with one husband. But would I want to have a second husband?
So it was for entertainment?
Yeah.
Oh, so you're like, let me spice things up.
Yes.
Oh.
So at no point you were seeing 2 guys that really?
No.
Oh.
I've never cheated on my husband. Never.
But why do that though, man? Your life is already entertaining.
That's the thing. When you think it's not, while it is, so thinking you need to spice it up, then you're adding more skin, and then the salt is now bubbling.
And you have to tell Monday that, hey, listen, this is what I'm thinking of doing. What did he say?
He was not happy. He was not happy. We constantly fight about it.
Only hot man would be happy.
Yeah, he was not happy. At some point he agreed, but somewhere he was like, you know what? Fuck you. And I was like, but you agreed. Now we are fighting about that now. You said yes, blah, blah, blah. So it was not something that we both liked at the end of the day.
How is that affecting him? Like, I mean, in society, you can imagine. People would laugh at a guy.
It was a serious thing to such an extent that people from, Inkabi was from Natal, he's Zulu. He's from KZN, but he was born in Harrismith, but his family, the Shangis, they're from KZN. So they would call him and say, Endota, let's go, let's shoot this guy, the second guy. People that we don't even know, random people, scary guys that call him and say, Endota, give us a call if this guy is bothering. So people took it very personal. People really didn't like it. Some even unfollowed me for that.
So from it being a plot and a concept, it morphed into there was an actual guy now.
Now, it became a real thing. Wow.
Like he's playing along and stuff.
Yeah. It was nice for me to see my husband being that angry because we've never thought about cheating in my house. So it was very nice. It was,
I mean, I see the Nkamis and your husband. What about your ancestors? Because how do they perceive this? Do they even know the difference between you acting? Because you've intertwined this fictional thing in your real life. So I'm assuming,
yeah, they actually everything I do, I'm very open to my sisters. Very much open, whether I do right or wrong. If I'm about to take a very bad decision, I involve them. I don't take my sisters as the scary people. They are my friends. Everything I do, I talk to them. They're not bad. Ancestors are not true. We are the ones that try to make people be scared of this thing, but no, they're not. So I spoke to them before I wanted to, and there were signs after that. No, we don't like this. We don't want it. That's why I didn't do season 2.
Bro, I'm so glad you mentioned that because I believe in ancestors and God as well, right? But I'm scared of them because I know like everything that you have is because of them. They bless you, all these blessings, whatever. And I'm scared like I might piss them off or do something wrong, and then they're just gonna take everything away.
That's the thing. That's the thing. Oh, it's fine. That's the thing, Mike. Ancestors are not supposed to be people we are scared of. Why should we be scared of them? It's the same thing as why should you be scared of your parents? You must just respect them. You don't have to be scared of your ancestors. As ancestors are human like us, but they are now in a spirit form. You can just communicate with them about anything and everything. And what kind of ancestors? I want to understand this thing. Why do ancestors so quick to do something that is bad? They're so quick to take everything away from you. They're so quick to punish you. They're so quick. Hey, they're gonna take your money. They're gonna take your if you go crazy. Yes, because you didn't listen to us. Why? Why are ancestors associated with everything that is bad? But when you do good, yeah, we clap once, fine. And when you do bad, yeah, why? That is not ancestors.
Do you feel like that as well sometimes?
No, I just feel as if people are about Saba Magozi in that way, but Saba the wrath of a Magozi when you anger them. Just like we fear God, not because we fear talking or engaging in Him, but we fear pissing Him off because the wrath of God is into Him because of God or our ancestors. So that's how I feel. It's not really a fear of Him.
But that's what most sangomas do. You get into an accident, it has to be something that amadors are not happy with. If not that, it's witchcraft. It can never be a mistake.
It can just be life.
No, where's life in that? And there are certain personal choices that we did in life, and now we are living that life because of our personal choices. But no, we involve our sisters in everything.
I get you. So if you are going to get in the car, drink, and drive and get into a car accident, you can't blame that.
You can't. Why?
It's just being irresponsible.
Yeah, if I was not drinking, Saul was drinking, but Saul bumped into me, then it cannot be ancestors. Cannot be. And when you go to, which sangoma have you ever went to and they said, everything is fine?
Yeah.
I think I'm the only one. And to such an extent that you'd see that person being pissed off because they want something. If you get into my room and I said to you, no, you're cool, nothing's wrong with you. Hey, you don't like that. You want me to tell you, hey, Banban is bewitching you. Yeah, Banban is jealous. That's what people want.
And then the podcast, why start the podcast? What was the reason behind that?
When I started the podcast, I usually go live a lot on my Facebook page, and my partner is a big fan of Podcast and Chill.
Oh wow.
A big fan.
Chilla, you can't watch it in front of her, she gets jealous.
No, I get jealous. Let me tell you why. So let me tell you why.
Everything you put him through.
Let me tell you what happened, ne? So Manda said, you know what? Take these videos of yours to YouTube. I said, no man. YouTube, you know, he doesn't watch TV, he watches podcasts every day of his life. So I wanted to, but that was in 2020. Then we stopped. We looked for people. We were still in Harrismith at that time. And then 2021, he said, I said, do this. I'm like, aye man, young man, 2022. Last year, I'm like, you know what? I'm doing this. And then I stopped the game. I didn't do anything. This year we moved to Joburg. We got to Joburg in February. And I'm like, I'm doing it. Now he's like, nah, don't. It's fine, don't do it.